If you would like to use the data migration assisted setup, there are multiple ways to start it. Right now I am in my company, which is a new company that I created with setup data only. And when you do that, and for example, you go to customers or vendors, you will see a notification that triggers you to open the data migration worksheet. So that's one way to open it. Another way to open the data migration worksheet is, for example, by going through setup and extensions and then selecting the assisted setup. And then, for example, you can also see the migrate business data wizard in here. And the third way to open it would be, for example, if you start from your role center, to use the tell me functionality and then look for the assisted setup. If you go to the assisted setup page, there you can also see the migrate business data wizard, which you can also launch from here. Once the data migration wizard is launched, you can see a starting page with multiple options. The first one to select might be Open Extension Management if you would like to include an extra extension to enlarge the functionality of the data migration wizard, for example, allowing it to import data from other systems. If we select the next button, then you notice that by default we can import information from Excel files, but also other systems are available. Which systems you have available in here to import data from or to use for data migration, it depends on the extensions you currently have installed. I will select import from Excel, go to the next page, and here the page explains me in detail what I need to do. So what are the steps that we need to follow? First, we need to download the Excel template. Then we'll fill in the template with our data. We might also want to specify some import settings, and last but not least, I will use the next button then to upload my data. So the next thing I will do is I will download the template, which will trigger the download of the Excel file. Once the Excel file has been downloaded, you can of course open it. And then you will notice that we have a number of different tabs and columns inside. So the first tab that we see here contains GEL accounts with some columns for the fields I can import into the GEL account table. You will also notice that there is a customer table that we can use with some customer fields. There is a vendor table that we have available. And there is of course also an item table that we can use. So by using the data migration assisted setup wizard, we can generate an Excel file that contains 4 different tabs. So that will allow us to import data into 4 different tables. And what we'll need to do is now foresee these Excel files with data, and then we can import the files again.